The homeless man approaches you on the street asking for money because he's hungry. A woman and her 3 children cannot board the city bus because they have no money for bus fare. The children on television from Uganda are starving and have no parents because they died from HIV. The boy at the Crossbridge Reading Program is in 5th grade, reading at a 1st grade reading level. And the disabled veteran who desperately needs to go to the doctor never goes because he doesn't drive. I have volunteered in some form or fashion since I was in 8th grade, from Mission 911 to Family Outreach, an Indian reservation in New Mexico, 5 years of Vacation Bible School, and for the last 2 years have been donating my Wednesdays to making meals for the kids at Crossbridge Reading Program. According to Egil Clary and Mark Schneider, in a 1999 periodical called The Motivations to Volunteer, 93 million American adults engaged in some sort of volunteer activities, totaling a total of 20.3 billion hours of service. Chappelle writes that Obama spoke in his Inauguration Day speech, issuing a call to action for all Americans to volunteer their time to a cause greater than themselves. We need your service right now at this moment in history, he said. What do all the things I mentioned have in common? Well, while they seem like something you can't do, volunteering our time to people in need in our community is a way to make a big difference. Our community needs us to be involved. Where would Loaves and Fishes be if there was nobody to serve the meals? Where would Mission 911's backpack program be if nobody was to go pick up the food, pack the bags, and read to the kids? And without volunteers, where would Crossbridge Reading Program be if no one was able to be there to serve the meals? Becoming a volunteer is one of the most satisfying things you can ever do, and I hope that you will make an effort to dedicate some of your time to volunteering. There are so many reasons why volunteering is important, and today I hope you will gain a better understanding of why it is so important to volunteer, who needs volunteers, and how you can become one. Our world revolves around people being willing to help out, giving back, and being there for one another. Volunteering benefits not only ourselves, but others as well. 3 top personal reasons for volunteering are giving back to others, promoting personal growth and self-esteem, and it allows you to get creative. In Ann Hoppel's article, Volunteers Have an Impact in Small Ways, 2009 Clinical Review, she said that something as little as having a 5-minute conversation with somebody can change their life or even their health. Vaughn does peace work all over the world, and as an example says, the Hondurans drink a lot of coffee, which contributes to their high blood pressure. And simply explaining to them that maybe if they didn't drink so much coffee or lowered their amount of coffee to 1 cup a day instead of the only beverage they have in the entire day, can make a big difference in preventing or controlling hypertension. Her dedication to volunteering is making a big difference in the lives of others. When people take the time to volunteer, oftentimes it changes them for the better. When you do good, you feel better. This can benefit everyone. According to Kim Green in 5 Reasons to Volunteer in 2011, feeling good about yourself is the #1 reason to volunteer. Becoming a volunteer allows you to get creative. Perhaps you work in an office and never really get to share what you think about things. Volunteering gives you the opportunity to voice your opinion to get things right. Kim Green in 5 Reasons to Volunteer says that Chris Caruso, ex-director of Generation On That, says people look for ways to express themselves in a community way. Implementing creative solutions, you will witness firsthand the impact a simple idea can have. Your voice really does matter. Now that we have some insight on volunteering, how can we make it a reality? There are so many places you can go to volunteer. We have hospitals like Bay Area, Spawn South, Memorial, the Red Cross, homeless shelters like Mission 911, the Women's Shelter, Good Sam, churches, First Presbyterian Church, Bay Area, the Cathedral, the food pantries, clothing closets, soups kitchens, the Family Outreach, Crossbridge Reading Program, which is a group of people who get together on Wednesdays at First Presbyterian Church to make meals for kids who are trying to become better readers. They meet at 1:30 in the church kitchen and prepare the meal and have it taken over to the church by 3:15, so when the kids get off the bus, they come in and sit down and have their meal. It's easy to get involved, so choose something, stick with it, get details on what you can do to help. Now that you understand the need, we have a solution proposal. Just say yes and make a difference. Volunteering will help us grow as individuals. Not doing anything changes nothing. I challenge you to get started today. A person who volunteers is making a difference to everyday people. As Forbes.com reports last accessed November 19th, Gandhi said it best when he said, "Be the change that you want to see in the world." And the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others.